Hello, I'm Russell Jack. I'm the Chief of Police here at Waukesha Police Department. I've been here for 24 years, and this is my 5th year as Chief of Police. I'm completely invested in this organization. I started here right out of college, and now obviously rose up through the ranks to Chief of Police. This is the perfect size city, the city of Waukesha. It's not Milwaukee where you're going call to call and you have no time to do any self-initiated activity, yet it's not a small city where you don't get any activity at all. We have all the specialty units, the school resource officers, the SWAT team, the bike unit, all the specialty units that a young officer is looking for in a department, and a lot of activity. The people here, though, are the most important asset at the Waukesha Police Department. We have great training, phenomenal training, and great squads, equipment, all that is important, but nothing is more important than the people here at the Waukesha Police Department.
My name is Dennis Engel. I'm the Deputy Chief for the City of Waukesha Police Department. I'm in my 20th year here at the city. I've had the opportunity, when being hired here, to experience all that the patrol division had to offer. Going from patrol officer to sergeant, working all 3 shifts as a sergeant, experiencing the tactical unit and the bike unit and all the different things that we had here in the patrol division. I've also been blessed and lucky enough to work all 3 shifts and also experience both divisions, the Detective Bureau and the Patrol Division, as a supervisor. And now I'm currently the Deputy Chief. In that time, I can tell you what the City of Waukesha Police Department has to offer, which is diverse experience and a great deal of knowledge. If you want to learn, this is a place to come, because every day you can experience something new.
The Waukesha Police Department is the largest municipal organization in the county of Waukesha, which means we have a lot of activity. I know young people coming into the field here, they want a lot of activity, they want busyness, and that's what we provide. We provide all the opportunities with specialty units, but we provide a lot of activity for the officers. And we work very well with other organizations, from the Department of Criminal Investigation at the state level, the FBI, and definitely the Waukesha County Sheriff, our most important partner in law enforcement.
The Waukesha Police Department means a great deal to me. I was a transplant, meaning that I didn't grow up in this area. I actually grew up over 100 miles north of here. And when I was a college student, I started researching police departments that I wanted to work for. Waukesha was one of the first of interest to me based on its size and opportunity. But more importantly, I was really impressed with the way that the department prioritized its officer safety and training. It was a trend that I heard a lot about through some of my instructors and through going through the police academy. It was a trend that I heard other officers and instructors talk about, that Waukesha took a lot of pride in that. It only took me a couple months of being a new officer here to realize that this was going to be my new home, that I wanted to make a career here. And again, the way that they prioritized officer safety, but then backed it up with continuous advanced training, that meant a lot to me and my family.
Another reason why I chose Waukesha Police Department is it's in the Milwaukee metro area. In the Milwaukee metro area, there's a wide variety of things to do. Shopping, of course. There's festivals almost every single weekend. There's concerts, there's Summerfest. There's so many different things. You're also very close to Madison area, Milwaukee area, and Chicago area. And if I did want to go back home, I surely could.
When we're looking at applicants, obviously we're looking for people who communicate well, because that's really the essential thing that you do in this job. Call to call on a daily basis starting out, you're dealing with people of all different races, ethnicities, and different backgrounds, so you really need to be able to communicate with people on a regular basis. But we're also looking for people that are going to be very active in their job. One of the benefits of our police department, although we do have, we're very active call-wise, we do have times where people are allowed to do self-initiated type work. So you have a good complement of different opportunities for people to get better in.
Applicants applying for Waukesha Police Department today have to be assertive. They need to be able to go out there, take charge, and but be able to use technology. The future in law enforcement is be able to use the resources around you, and there have been many advancements over the last several years in technology, and the officers applying today need to be able to utilize that technology to make them be more efficient at their jobs, but they also need to be able to talk with people. If you don't have that, you're not suited for Waukesha PD. We're looking for people who aren't afraid to go out there with some confidence and arrest bad guys.
The applicants don't need to have four-year degrees. They need to be trainable. They don't need to live here in the city. They just need to make sure they get here on time. There's also a lot of benefits that are offered through the contract. Very sound, solid vacation, very good compensation, the ability to get a lot of time off, things to that effect. So those are a lot of things that the organization offers to people as they come here. But the single most important trait that I look for in an applicant is trainability. We have a very, very strong background at the Waukesha Police Department. We invest a lot of time in training. We send our trainers to a great deal of training, bring it back to the organization, and create that culture of competency within the organization so that we can operate safely and so that we can give the best product to the people on the street.
The Waukesha Police Department field training program is approximately 4 months long. In that 4 months, you will experience each shift, first shift, second shift, and third shift. You'll get a wide variety of calls between those shifts and different trainers on those shifts.
One of the areas that I've found that our new applicants are most looking at when they're looking at our department is the ability to do other things and have the ability to volunteer to do different positions. Within our patrol division, we have opportunity to be a school resource officer, a community policing unit officer, a community policing unit officer within our narcotics and vice unit, as well as the opportunity to be an acting detective within our detective bureau. Not a lot of agencies have those opportunities to take on some of those responsibilities. With our department and the youth that we have people taking some of these acting or temporary positions with 3, sometimes even less, 3 years or even sometimes less than that. So there is an ability to do a lot of different things within our department on top of the promotions that are there as you go on in your career, whether it's for supervisor, detective, specialist. There's a lot of room for advancement as well as room to do temporary assignments that we believe keeps people energized and really gets them to have a better view of how police work works, especially within our agency. We have a very young department. I believe close to 75% of our patrol division has less than 5 years on. So it will be a challenge moving forward as they gain experience and deal with some of the trends that are occurring within crime within the United States and the state of Wisconsin.
All right, that's all I got. Be safe. Have a good day.
I like working for an agency where you're not lost in the crowd. The chief knows everybody here, and we all know who he is. The command staff is very approachable and very supportive of your actions.
One of the best parts about working at the Waukesha Police Department is the support you receive from the command staff and any projects or endeavors you want to take part of. For me specifically, this was very important over the last year. With the help of several other members of the police department, we had the vision to try and create a new fitness center here at the Waukesha Police Department. And throughout the process of trying to create the new fitness center, it's been nothing but support from the command staff. And eventually, they've provided us with all the resources that we need. And as part of creating the new fitness center, they've been extremely supportive in trying to implement a new fitness program here at the Waukesha Police Department. I think this is just a great example of how the police department has the best interests of its officers. And they're willing to take the steps to support officers in bettering both themselves and bettering their lives.
Growing up in a small town and attending a relatively small university, I wanted a similar feeling with my employer. I get that sense from Waukesha Police Department almost immediately. In my recruiting process, from this day on, I still get that feeling that I'm part of a team here, I'm part of a family, which is something that I was truly looking for. When from the chief on down, you're known by your first name, I think that's truly important.